Okay, my fellow YouTubers, I am Brett Major, and I own the T.A. Schmid sawmill. I will show you, and if I can figure this thing out. I don't think I can. Anyway, that is T.A. Schmid sawmill. Problem with it is it running backwards. Running backwards, and the adjustments for the tension, because every time you replace a blade you have to loosen it up on both bolts, and you have to push the bearing caps in so you can get the blade off, and then you have to realign everything and get your blade tensioned at the same time. I'm going to pause this. Actually, I'm going to show you this setup here. So the way it's set up is that the motor is running clockwise, and what's going to have to happen is that we're going to have to spin this engine around, face it the other way, and put a jack shaft here and run it off a cog gear on this side and then the pulley belt on that side, so that it's spinning in a counterclockwise direction, so that the blade is cutting up against the stationary log dogs, because right now it's cutting against the movable log dogs. Movables on this side, stationaries on this side. I don't know if you can see that. And right now, the blade is set up to be ran against the movable side of the log dogs. All the mills that I've seen, they all run in the counterclockwise direction towards the stationary log dogs. None of them run towards the adjustable log dogs. The way that we found out, I've gotten in touch with the two brothers outdoors. These guys are amazing. See their YouTube channel, subscribe to them. They're amazing. They're helping me out. They said, hey, your mill's running backwards, let's get this thing running the other way. I said, I don't have any information. Nothing. No manual, no information, nothing on Google, nothing on YouTube. You might see a couple of pictures on Google. It doesn't do anything, doesn't do you justice, doesn't show you what you got. I rescued this mill from someone's backyard a few years ago for $150. It was just sitting back there in their yard, and the story is that it has been back there for 20 years. So it's quite the mill. It's all square steel tubing. It is the T.A. Schmid. Let's get on this side. Wish I could figure out how to turn this video around. But anyway, so right now my sawdust is coming out this side, which is not good. So it blows in your face when you're cutting. I made this tensioner here because I had no other way of getting this drive belt to turn. I had to put all new cables in all the way up here because all the cables were gone, engine was gone. Only thing I had was this plate. No engine, no way to figure out how it went together. The only thing I did see, I don't know if you can see that right here. That's a weld spot. I wonder if they had a jack shaft system and they welded it to that at one point in time. I don't know. Well, here's the spring to the tensioner. This is the mill. She's pretty stout. Very heavy. This is a white oak log that I'm going to be milling. But it's a 20-foot steel frame. Very well put together, very heavy. I lugged it down here all at once. So, let me pause this and then I'll show you the tensioner idea that Two Brothers Outdoors has made up for me.